Hi everybody, it's Dina, and I'm back with another video. This is my BOD pattern of the week, number 16. This is a series that I'm doing to support Crystal at BOD Crochet. I know that every one of you knows who she is, so it's not so much just to give a shout out, but it's more to, I purchased her pattern, so purchasing her pattern supports her business. I am absolutely sure to watch the YouTube tutorial that she has very easily linked on each pattern from beginning to end, and that supports her business. And then I showcase it on my channel. So hopefully the snowball effect will take place where somebody else then will see it and think, oh, I want to make that. That looks great. Or I didn't think you could make it like that. And then they purchase the pattern and watch the YouTube tutorial and so on and so forth. So that's how I'm supporting Crystal and her business, because she gives so much to the yarn community. But not only that, you know, my channel's really small. I think I just have 3,000, maybe. I was approaching 3,000 subscribers, and it's really small. And it's still a lot of work. And I can't imagine how much work she does to put into her channel and her patterns and her Etsy shop. And she does it, she makes it look effortless. And I know it's not firsthand. So I think it's important when we can support other businesses to do that. And I will be probably showcasing some other YouTube creators that make patterns. I will add another series to this because I think people do like to see patterned items made by different people to see how they could turn out, suggestions on different yarn possibly, or altering it, or just making it as is, just seeing how it turns out, or somebody's opinion on whether it was easy. So I will be picking somebody else and adding it. I won't be getting rid of the BOD series, absolutely not, and adding it in. It's just a great way to support fellow YouTubers and creators. I'm still trying to write up that pattern for that spring top. I don't know. I just have a hard time. Like, I write the pattern and I think it makes sense. But I don't know. I think once I start making YouTube tutorials, I think it'll be better because I'm better at explaining. But I'm not quite there yet for a few reasons. One of them is really stupid, but it's my nails. I have had this really dry skin problem that is insane. Like, I cannot, my nails are so brittle and the skin all around it peels and it looks red and inflamed half the time. So you don't want to be seeing that in a YouTube tutorial. So until I get this situated, now I haven't decided. I've been putting, you know, treatments on and stuff, and I'm going to give that a little bit longer and then see. If that doesn't work, I might go and see about put acrylics on or something, but I haven't decided yet. So I would rather not do that because I do a lot of housework and I'm rough with my hands. So we'll see. Once I get a little bit more confident with how my hands look, then I'll start the tutorials. Okay. Now, I'm not going to, you know what, at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you guys why I was late getting this video up. I usually like to get these videos up on Fridays. I didn't even film it. Right now it is Saturday morning, the 23rd. And, yeah, didn't even film it yet. So this will be up on Saturday. And I'll explain at the end of the video why, because it's like personal life stuff and you might not be interested. But let's just dive in to show you what I made. So this week was a small, she calls it a beach bag, Blue Ocean Breeze summer beach bag. You know, it's not that big, so it's more like a summer bag, but it's great if you're going to the beach by yourself. Oh, how nice that would be. Grab a book, or some yarn, a hook, sunglasses and lotion would fit perfectly in here. Or you could just use it as a great summer bag to go out, run your errands, go out to dinner. She used this beautiful colorway called Ocean Stripes. It's a peaches and cream, 100% cotton. She used 675 yards. And I'll show you what I used. I used this Big Twist cotton. It's 100% cotton. And this color, oh no, it's 85% cotton, 15% polyester, sorry. It's a size 4, and this color is Raindrop Splash. This is what I used. Now it's 96 yards. And I used, how many did I use? 1, 2, 3, 4. I used 4 complete ones and probably half of this one, so 4.5. So, yeah, can't do math. So I used less. So she used 600 and something. It looks like I used 424. Yeah, I used almost 500. So I used a little less. I did it exactly. I didn't change anything. Surprise, surprise, I usually do. And let me show you how it turned out. Oh, and the, let me just grab this real quick, sorry. Oh, I did use the same. Here's another ball band. I did use the same as her, same yardage. Found this on the floor. Okay, so I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 complete ones and a half, and I had 1 left. Now, the Dollar Tree, I had bought this for my older son a while ago because he decorates his room in a nautical theme, and he never used it. Thank God, because I had it for this. It's just, this is what the tag looks like. It says nautical rope cotton. It's $1, or now it might be $1.25. You find it in the floral section of the Dollar Tree, and that's what I used for the handles, the same she used. Also, my cats played with it. I had it waiting right here. Oh, here it is. Also, she used a canvas. She said plastic canvas for the bottom to make it stiff on the bottom. I did not have plastic canvas, you know, the kind with the hole, I think. But I had these cutting boards, and I get these at the dollar store all the time, and they come in like a pack of 4. And when they get like this, I don't use them anymore because I feel like with all these, you know, grooves, it keeps the germs in more. So I set it aside, and I ended up using this, which worked perfectly. So here we go. Here is my finished bag, and I love it. Now, I don't know if this is, if you see hers, she's holding it. So, but mine does not look as stiff as hers. And then I was looking, thinking maybe she held 2 together. And I don't think so. It doesn't say that. So I don't know if peaches and cream is just, I don't know. I did use a smaller hook. She used 5.5 millimeter. And I believe I used 4.5. Let me double check. Oh no, I think I used 5. Yeah, I used 5. I should have went down to 4.5 because I am a loose crocheter. Yeah, I used 5. I used a tulip. This is okay. I like this hook, but after holding it a while, I feel like this is a little hard or something. And I've mentioned this before. This has like a dimple that sticks out. This ends up hurting my hand and makes it go a little tingly and numb. But I do like these hooks, but I don't love them. All right, so here's the bag. This is worked, I don't know if you could see the texture. It's single crochet, treble crochet, single treble, which is what makes the treble stick out. And sometimes it just goes on the wrong side. Like you can see inside it's here. So you just have to go and kind of push them through like this. Just make sure they're all on the outside of the bag, 'cause you want that texture. And then on the top, you do several rows. You decrease a little bit on the top, and you do several rows of single crochet, and then you make the holes to put the rope or any kind of strap you want in there. I love it. I think it came out great. It has the plastic in here, and it's double, so you make 2 bottoms. See it, and then you sew the plastic, or you close it up by crocheting in between the 2 bottoms. So that gives a very nice professional look. It's super lightweight. I put the straps, I didn't want it too long. Really cute. And this gives it the nice bottom. So I really like this pattern. I'm not a big fan of working with cotton like this. My hands get like numb or tingly, I don't know. But it was a pretty quick pattern. I think I started it on Thursday. Wednesday night maybe. Finished it Thursday. Yeah, I had it finished for Friday, but couldn't film. But that's it. Great texture, really cute, super easy. I really like these ropes for handles for summer bags. I'd pick up a few of these. You can make quite a few summer bags and just all different colors to wear with different outfits. It'd be really fun if you're looking for something to make. Great for gifts. You know, you could put sunscreen in here, a beach towel, give this to a Mother's Day gift. I think this would be awesome. So, as always, this pattern will be linked down below. So please check it out. Please, I could put it on her. Like she's going to the beach. I know, she's going to the beach. Okay. Check it out. It'll be linked down below. I really liked it. So next week, let me just show you though what I'm doing. So I'm keeping a binder called BOD 2022. And after I'm done, I am putting the pattern in here in order from week 1 to the end. And it's awesome to look back at all the things I've done. So at 6 months, I'm going to do a review. Some of the things I've given away, I think, most of the stuff I have, but I think, I want to say, my sister likes my work, and she takes things, and then she gave me $100 gift certificate to a local yarn shop, which I have to take you guys to. So I've been putting it in here. So now I'll just put week 16 behind week 15. I punch holes in it. I don't put it in the sheet protectors because it takes too long for me to fiddle with those. And this is how I do it. So what am I going to do this week? Okay. Now, I don't have a little girl, but I am going to make a little girl dress. The reason I'm doing this is, 1, I love her dresses. 2, I want to see, a lot of times her patterns are really, really easy to customize the size. So I'm just curious if I will make this as is. I think the size is 4T to 5T. And I will make it as, but as I'm making it, I'm going to make note and see if I can make this in an adult size, because I just think that is absolutely adorable. I don't know if you can tell because it doesn't focus, but the sleeves have some kind of ribbing that she adds on to the tank sleeve. It is so cute. She has a different color scallop on the bottom. It's lacy. Oh, it's so pretty. And then in addition, this was like $3.50, this pattern, $3.50. In addition to this, you also get the hat pattern. It comes with it, and that's such a cute hat. Now, a lot of times you might say, oh, who needs a hat in the summer? But you make a sun hat and you wear it with this. How adorable. If you make it in cotton, lightweight. I just think that looks kind of 20s-ish. It's so cute. So that's why I picked this. I will make it in the toddler size, but I'm going to see if it's easy enough to make as an adult size, because I think this would be great, especially if you have like a little cardigan to wear over it. Really cute. So that is pattern of the week number 17. The weeks are flying by. I don't know if I'm going to do the hat. I probably won't. I don't think I'd have time. Okay. She used trying to find the yarn. Okay, she used 3 skeins of Lion Brand Prima cotton. I'm trying to see. I don't remember if I used that. I'll have to check that out. I'll have to check that out. Okay. All right, so that's it for this video, my Bag O' Day finished pattern of the week. But now I'm just going to update you on some personal stuff. So yesterday, for those of you who don't know, I have a 17-year-old and a 13-year-old, both boys. And I don't know. Yes, I don't know if it's this generation. I don't know if it's my generation's way of parenting, but it's frightening how kids are. Now, I think a lot has to do with electronics. And I know a lot of you are going to have opinions on limiting electronics and setting the hours and being the parent. Just to let you know, I know there's a million different ways to do one thing. And I have tons of improvement to make being a mom. And I know I make mistakes, tons. I also know I love my kids so much. And my number one, I don't know, priority has always been just showing them my love. And I do give in to them way too easily. And I know that. And at the time of giving in, you feel like you're doing it because you love them and you hate seeing them upset or whatever. But in hindsight, you create monsters. Now, I wasn't that bad, but my older son is a good kid, a sweet kid. He struggles in school, but school has gotten so bad, like it's like he thinks going to school is optional. That's how it seems. Like getting him out of bed in the morning, it's like, no, I'm going to miss first period. And, you know, he's 6'1", 185 pounds. You get to the point where you physically, you know, it's so great when they're little, right? You could pick them up and strap them in the car seat. You know, you bring them to the supermarket. Yeah, they might cry the whole time, but you strap them in the seat. You have control. You know, as they get older, you don't have as much control. And that's really hard as a parent. Now, I do, you know, he doesn't go to school or, you know, there's consequence. Now, I hate to use the word punish, but I will say, listen, you didn't go to school today or you're behind on your assignments. So I physically go in his basement and I physically detach his Xbox and I hide it in the house. So that's one thing that he loses. Then I say you can't use your car for anything social. You could use it to get to and from school or art class and that's it. And they try to manipulate and convince, but it's just so bad. It's like getting them up in the morning and everything's an argument. So yesterday was Friday. Thursday, I'm even forgetting the excuses why he didn't go to school on Thursday. He didn't go, and I'm not going to go into the details. It was just this big fight. It's the end of the quarter. He's practically failing everything. Now, he is the kind of kid that usually, like, my 2 boys both, we all have ADD really bad. My 13-year-old has the ADHD. My older son and I just have the ADD. We don't have the hyperactivity part. And I know how much they struggle with it because I remember. Now, they are on meds. The meds are not a magic pill. It helps a little bit. It's all in the motivation, okay? It's all in the motivation to get things done, to get things going. That's the problem. I have the same problem. So he didn't go on Thursday. The end of the quarter, I said, you need to, I lost track, ADD. I was trying to say how normally, like, he does get behind, he doesn't keep up on his assignments, but he's the crammer. So when there's a deadline and he's up against the wall, he crams, hyper-focuses, and gets it done and pulls out grades. He's always done it that way. So I've learned to say to him, that's who you are, that's how you work, that's fine. But that's not what's happening here. It's the end of the quarter, and now he's not even doing that. So now there's a problem. Friday, he didn't go into his first class. He was going to go to the last class of the day, and then he had art class. We fought all morning, and then he was going to go, and he goes to leave, and so he's been using my husband's car because his car, he got a flat tire because he hit the curb. So now he has a donut on his car. We have an appointment. Actually, my husband's taking it in today to get the tire replaced. But he wasn't comfortable driving his car with the donut and I don't blame him. It was pulling really bad. He's not experienced enough. So he was driving my car to school. Well, my car's huge. I have a Chevy Traverse. He has a tiny Buick Encore. And pulling into a parking spot, he hit an entire, he sideswiped the car that was parked. Dented the whole side, paint everywhere on the other car, scratched our bumper. Okay. He left a note. Very good, very responsible. He was going to leave my number though, but I did say to him, you did it. You need to be responsible. You need to talk to the person. Let him go through the motions. He did. We're straightening that out. We're going to pay the guy. Okay. So now he decided, so I said, take daddy's car because my husband has a smaller car. Don't take my car. He took my husband's car. Fine. He went to school. Oh, I remember now Friday why he didn't go to school. He went to school in the morning. He got to school. My husband dips. Chewing tobacco, disgusting. I hate it. He didn't when we met, just so you know. And somehow he calls me up and he's like, Mom, I just somehow spilled daddy's spit cup on my shirt. I can't go into school like this. I'm like, Rye, go into the bathroom, wash it off. You need to go to class. He's on the phone in a panic. I can't go in like that. It's high school. I smell like tobacco. The kids are going to make fun of me. He came home to change. And that's when I was trying to get him to go back in for physics. Get him to go back in. He goes out. The car won't start. This was yesterday. I'm like, how does the car not start now? I tried everything. I tried to replace the battery and the key because it looked like that was not working. And then we tried to jump start it. It wouldn't jump start. I looked at the jumper cables. They were small and frayed and the wires were sticking out. So I thought, okay, maybe the jumper cables are bad. So we had to go to the store and get new jumper cables. Came back. Tried to jump the car again, but mind you, we're using his tiny Buick Encore to jump the Mazda 5, which is a bigger car. It wasn't working. So he ends up missing physics and art class. Yeah. So that was yesterday. He throws a fit, screaming, yelling, everything. Bad day. Just trying to convince me because he wanted to go out to dinner with his friends last night. I wouldn't let him. I said, you have too much schoolwork to catch up on. Until your schoolwork is all caught up, it's not a punishment, I kept saying. These are your choices. You have chose to save it to the last minute. So your responsibility is to catch up on school before you can go out with your friends and have fun. It's not a punishment. If you were caught up on school, of course you could go out with your friends. So he stayed in, but something good did happen. He had applied for a job. He was going to apply at the pizza place, but I had said to him to go to this place called Tiger Sports. It's a sporting store in Ridgefield that does all like the Ridgefield logos and paraphernalia for the high school and junior high and everything. And the guy, it's a store, and then upstairs he does like the embroidery, the graphic designing, all that stuff. So that's what my son's into. I said, why don't you go see if he's hiring first? It'll look good on your college application and you might enjoy it more than working in a pizza place. So he went last week and it sounded like he was getting it, but the guy never emailed him. He was all upset. He followed up on Tuesday or Wednesday, didn't hear back from him. Well, he called last night and he said, you got the job. Can you start tomorrow? He was so happy last night. So now today he went to his first day of work. It's very exciting for a mom that seeing this. And I'm just praying, just say, put some positive vibes out there to Ryan O'Connor, because I know it's going to be stressful for him. I know he's going to be like overwhelmed. I just pray he has patience and gives it time, because I know in time he will enjoy it. And I really have a great hope that this is what he needs to start having responsibility and feeling good about himself and getting that intrinsic feeling of accomplishment. That's what these kids are missing. Like when we got things done, we'd feel good. We would feel proud inside ourselves, not because somebody else was saying it, but in our own rights. They don't need that today with all this social media and video games, and it's all instant gratification. Now, 99% of us are victims of it. I mean, I find myself scrolling through TikTok or Instagram and whatever and getting lost in it. And it's instant. It's instantly relaxing. It's just, you get lost in it. This is what they grew up on. This is all they've known. This is the first generation, Gen Z, my kids' generation. It's the first generation that had the social media and electronics from the day they were born. You know, like the generation before that, it really didn't start until they were in their late teens, early 20s. So they knew life before it. These kids never have. And as a parent, there aren't other parents who have parented kids being born into this social media electronic screen craze. So we're learning the best way to parent. So it's either gonna, I don't know. I just keep saying to my sister, half joking, but God help us when Gen Z is running the world, because I just think they're gonna nap all the time and be like, whatever, it'll get done later. Whatever. I don't know. And maybe that's great. Maybe things will work out for them. Maybe they will be the ones to end the rat race and the pace that we've created. I mean, I look at school and high school when I went, and I look at what they're doing. It's insane. Everything has gotten harder and more challenging. And I don't agree with it. I don't think school should have gotten harder and more challenging. I think it should have stayed the same. It was hard enough. If I ever took my kids and put them in my high school and said, okay, spend a week here, they'd be like, this is so easy. Oh my God, you had this textbook and you had to read from this page to this page. And now it's like no textbooks and it's never ending and it's like overwhelming and you need to research the entire world web. And I don't know, it's just craziness. But anyway, this was my personal rant on why I was late and what I've been going through. And every day it's a new fight. Every day it's a new battle. I do homeschool my 13-year-old. I'm not being as strict as I should be because the fighting is very difficult. So, I'm going to segue into this kind of personal talk. Not everyone likes it. Some people do. So I've been thinking of a way to please everyone. So, and also grow my business, because I do need to make this channel a business in order to continue it, because it does take so much time. And if I don't make money on it, then I do have to go out and get a part-time job, and then I'm not gonna have time to do the channel. So I'm really trying. So I just thought, with the memberships that are out there, that you can join channels and become a member. What can I do? And I've been reluctant on it because I'm like, I'm getting those stickers and whatever they give you, the little icons. I don't know. To me, that's not worth it. So what I'm thinking is, in my membership, what it'll include is lives, which will be very casual, very, very casual. Seeing me. It's okay. Here's a way to put it. My membership will include behind the scenes stuff. So it won't be the polished videos. Well, not that these are so polished, but you know what I'm saying. It'll include family talk, personal talk. It'll include crochet, but you know, maybe some lives that are, you know, very casual lives. So that's what I'm thinking. Let me know what you guys think. If you'd be interested in a membership that included those things. So if you are a member, you will have access to those videos. You will only have access to those videos if you're a member. Now, I'm going to be honest. In the beginning, there's not going to be tons of them coming out. I would try and do a live once a month because I'm petrified to do lives. Maybe I'll do more once I get comfortable. Maybe we could do twice a month and work up. And then some videos will be like, you know, a little yarn talk with some personal stuff, or just personal update, or come shop with me, kind of things like that. And then my, you know, non-members will get everything you've been getting so far. And hopefully the tutorials and stuff will come. All right, so this turned into a half-hour long video because I just babbled. So let me know what you think down below about the membership and what you think. And if you are interested in making this beautiful beach bag, check out the link down below. Okay, guys, I will see you. Oh, and I will have this linked down below too if you want to make that dress with me. Okay, guys, see you in my next video. Bye.